People would never know by meeting me initially that I'm really sweet. You know what I mean? Why? Because I give off the mean girl vibe on purpose. Because I notice when I give off the mean girl vibe, people just choose to go the other way. I don't want to approach her. She probably got a mad black woman syndrome going on with her. You know? I notice that you are very um, welcoming to people upon meeting them. That's not something that I do very well. It just isn't, especially if it's not job related.
Well, I was always a shy girl. I had to grow into this person that I am.
What got you out of being shy?
I can't really say. I guess one day I just started talking. I'm just talking. I can't really say what the switch was that I
You,
can still be shy, but however, I'm not the type of shy where if there's a group of people, I'm trying to disappear off somewhere else.
uh-huh.
I'll get involved. I may or may not talk, but I will. Actually, I will start talking. What I have learned is that I am a magnet for people, whether I'm looking at them or not looking at them. I can have on sunglasses, and somebody's always going to. Well, actually, that's the turning point. When I stopped resisting to being this magnet for people to tell me what's happening to them in reference to whether it's good or bad. People always want to share their story with me. I used to want to push away, not in reference to I don't want to hear it. It's just that I was just shy. But when I let the wall down of, or I became receptive to people coming up and talking to me, and I had to interact with them, talk to them, that's where the shy girl went away because I became this person. Not that I know everything, but I've heard all sorts of stories.
Let's talk about that. So, what you discovered is that you needed to allow yourself to be open to others.
Well, um, that is who, that's my God's gift.
So you've always been this person. You just shied away from it.
I didn't want to do it.
Why do you think you didn't want to be open with people? I'm thinking to myself, in order to be open for people to come to you, you have to be open to them. Yeah?
I would say no. I just know that this was my God given assignment.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Okay.
People have always walked up to me. I remember the first time I probably was in my early or mid 20s, and I was working somewhere, and this young lady came up to me and told me this horrific story about her. And that's when I would, when I was even earlier than that, people would talk to me, but that's when I really opened up my eyes to see, okay, this is my assignment.
There's something different about me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And, like I said, I would resist it before, but the more I resist, the more they came. Then I guess when I decided to be open to it, because this is not going to go away, they still continued to come and tell me their story. But, like I said, I had to have dialogue with them. Not that I've experienced a ton of things in life, but after they talked to me about what's going on with them, God talks through me to tell them what He wants me to tell them.
Okay.
Not like I said, the things that they've experienced, I have never experienced that. So, they always say in order for you to guide someone in something, you have to have experienced it some kind of way.
I would probably say usually, yeah. Yeah.
And I would say 75, maybe 80% of the time, whatever they told me about, I've never experienced that.
In that moment when you're speaking to whoever, what exactly is it that you think that they're receiving from you, and what are you getting out of it?
I don't get anything out of it because it's not coming through me. It's not coming from me. It's coming through me.
Okay.
So I'm not getting anything out of it. Um, what God tells me to tell them is to look for Him and then to have hope in yourself and know that you are more than whatever your circumstance is, but you do have to try. You do have to look beyond where you are. You do have to know that there is light behind all this darkness. But if you are not willing to take the small, it doesn't even have to be a huge step, the smallest step towards something more positive or something more light, something more bright, then you will continue to be in this space. To know that, this has happened to you, but you're not the only one. And what is happening with you is that you need to go through this, get over this, because you are going to run into someone with this particular situation, and they're going to need guidance from you because you've gone through it. But, mostly to know that you are worthy of more than what has happened to you, and that you deserve all that you want. But you have to recognize this is just a situation, but not your life.